It's accelerating and no one can stop it, guys. Why? And it seems like March is going to be explosive some way somehow. Listen to this. Not a day further. Swift delays ISO 222 launch to March 20th, but not a day further. Again, March, right? It's funny. It was supposed to go live when? November. But then they delayed it to March. Why? Perhaps it's because they love doing certain rituals, guys, and we know March is when. What takes place in March, guys? Yes, you guessed it. Spring, right? Where things start to blossom once again. Isn't that fascinating? It's funny because the riddlers have pointed to the same month over and over and over and over again. Pushing the introduction of the new messaging standard ISO 20022 to March 20th for cross-border payments will be basically the last delay. Promise. This is the message from Swift as the organization aligns its plans with a recent 4-month delay announcement by the Eurosystem regarding its new real-time gross settlement system. Interesting. And its T2 central liquidity management model. Now, you know why this is fascinating? Because it seems like the world is heading towards a new world, right? From XRP Joker. Bank of Scotland and other UK banks introducing faster payment service. What is this? On Saturday, February 11th, we will be upgrading our faster payment service. You won't be able to send or receive payments from that time in that day, guys, right? So it seems to me like, isn't it fascinating, guys? All these banks are adopting, either innovating or implementing these new systems, right? Upgrading, as you guys can see, to what? Faster payments, guys. This is where the world is heading towards, even though if it may not be XRP, right? Not only that, a few other banks, my Halifax messaged me the same thing, Lloyd Bank as well. So there have been other banks, guys, throwing out the same info, right? Upgrading and whatnot, because that's where the world is heading towards. Now, if you go down here, Ripple joins the Digital Pound Foundation, designing a path for a CBDC forward landscape, right? Now, this is fascinating. Why? Which two coins will reign supreme, guys? XRP and XLM. The reason being is because we know that CBDCs are inbound, all planned to perfection. It's why XLM, XRP are the main members and favorites at the WEF, right? It's quite clear, guys. Not only that, guys, India's retail giant Reliance to accept CBDC at stores, right? Wow, they're already implementing these CBDCs at stores, guys. Wait a moment, what? Right? We thought this was just a fairy tale, but it's not. It's actually coming into fruition, guys. Let's read this out. Reliance Retail, India's largest retail chain, will start accepting retail payments in digital rupee in a move that could supercharge the adoption of the country's recently launched CBDC. You can't make this stuff up. Now people over there will get accustomed, right, to paying online, to paying what? Digitally. It's over, guys. It seems like nothing is going to stop it at this point in time, right? The plans are starting to move faster and faster and faster. So, customers who wish to pay with the country's CBDC called e-rupee will be provided with a dynamic digital rupee acceptance QR code for scanning at the store, the retail giant said Thursday. And again, it's easier, right? They want to make everyone more lazy. Why? Because then people will be quote-unquote comfortable, right, at that point in time. Then they will accept these new technologies much simpler or much more easier. Why? Because it's benefiting themselves, right? This historic initiative of pioneering the digital currency acceptance at our stores is in line with the company's strategic vision of offering the power of choice to Indian customers or consumers. With more Indians willing to transact digitally, this initiative will help will help us provide yet another efficient and secure alternative payment method to customers at our stores. India's central bank started to pilot the e-rupee in December for retail markets across select Indian cities. Again, so first they piloted it, right? Then they implemented it, guys. Do we see what's going on here? Right? It's moving very quickly here. Through e-rupee, the Reserve Bank of India hopes to lower the economy's reliance on cash, enable cheaper and smoother international settlements, and protect people from the volatility of private cryptocurrencies. Wait a moment, what? Based on the test results of the ongoing pilot, the central bank plans to experiment with additional features and applications of the digital rupee. You can't make this stuff up, guys. The only reason we are here right now is because of blockchain and these cryptocurrencies, right? People got baited. It's fine. At least we could take advantage of it, guys, with what? XRP and XLM. But I believe XRP will have a higher ROI. That's just my opinion, though. India's central bank has spent the last few years largely pushing it to make its citizens avoid crypto trading, despite a ruling from the country's apex court. But they will implement the same technology, right? Which crypto did first, which is blockchain. But they tell you not to trade cryptos. So this is just crazy to me. They tell you not to get rich and wealthy, but they will implement these technologies to enslave you. What? E-rupee is a game changer in the digital revolution unleashed in the country. All customers having e-rupee wallets will now be able to enjoy an effortless, safe, and instant way of digital transactions at Reliance retail stores. End quote. Guys, the future is here right now. Don't you see what's happening in front of your damn eyes and faces, right? We're heading into this new landscape altogether. Quote, we need some sort of digital certificate because we are likely to say to people working in nursing homes or hospitals or maybe even schools that they need to authenticate that they have been that right there.
I think there's a huge impetus now for a national digital infrastructure.
And of course, we need some sort of digital certificate because we're likely to say to people working in nursing homes or hospitals or maybe even schools that they need to authenticate that they've been vaccinated, and even travel will have some of that. So it's exciting that Pfizer did a great job, broke every record.
I mean, it accelerates the process of digitalization and automatization. It legitimizes the deployment of mass surveillance, even in democratic countries, and it makes surveillance go under your skin.
The Federal Reserve is considering a digital dollar. The implications for privacy and freedom are frightening.
This is Richard Werner, the top academic scholar in the world on central banking.
The nature of this CBDC, what is it actually going to look like? They never talk about that. Right. But I heard one European central banker tell me what it's going to look like. He saw it. And it was around this large and would be implanted under your skin.
CBDC. If that happens, we're done.
So you might have missed what happened Wednesday afternoon at the Fed, but they started their CBDC.
And you see, the difference of this fourth industrial revolution is it doesn't change what you are doing. It changes you.
Nobody wants to know what's in the zines because, look, if people understood what was in zines, they'd go apeshit.
CBDCs are no longer a fictional concept. These are real. That they are happening. It's really driven from the top down. It's not just the central banks, but the governments of countries are putting policy out there saying we will have a CBDC.
So as you guys can see, different coins and whatnot, right? There will be a few coins, guys, that will be implemented into the new world. Again, the major ones that I know of is XRP and XLM, both X, right? Thoughts on the one world currency for the people. This is the initial vision. While this On-Right was tasked to Chris Larsen after Ripple XRP all planned to perfection. It's why XRP and XLM are the main members and favorites at the WF and Swift ISO 20022 as well, right? Now, I wanted to point out in this video, did you guys see something that I noticed, guys? Is that over here, Gates basically gets very happy, right? Look at that, smiling, jumping, just like very happy about what possible mass surveillance, right? This is how you know these people are just merely puppets at the end of the day, guys. But what did we say from the beginning of time? This is an opportunity, a big one at that, right? Which we'll probably never see, guys, until the next system comes up or goes live, right? So this is a huge opportunity we see in front of our damn faces. Either you'll take advantage of it or be left behind, because it seems like it's going to happen whether we like it or not, guys, right? This is not financial advice, and not financial advice. What do we say, so catch him? He's in the ass. See ya.